Welcome to Sports Center. Welcome to Sports Center. What a great weekend we had here with football.
Turn up.
We set the tone. Yeah. Team deeper than the baritone. Like we split the group up, how we
down in the end zone, you already know. But we don't celebrate cause we've been there before. No ass Patterson if you could get up on the show. Sports Center PFL got a message for the bros. If you an all-star, let's get it on the road. But you ain't on the team if your grade's too low. Still on the rise.
One reflection, one team, one goal, one dream. We taking it to another level. Team hitting harder than heavy metal. Came here for respect, ain't gon' never settle. Pioneer League, there ain't nothing better. Light it up, 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 light it up.
Where the numbers, first time in PFL history where we had actually a team that was eliminated come back and win. We also had the Buccaneers, who were 0-7, win a championship. We also had.
Andy, can you hold the camera, please? So you this is right.
How you doing, PFL? David Patterson here. After a whole entire weekend of PFL action, now I'm pretending as though I'm tired, but the two people next to me are the ones that actually covered pretty much all the games. Saturday, I was up in Providence, Rhode Island, having a good time with the Patriots, while these guys were doing the grueling work of Pioneer Football League staff. We had a bunch of upsets. This was upset weekend. For conference championships, the underdogs had their day, and boy, it was something. We had two teams that had yet to get wins this year take home conference titles. So those were two underdogs. A third underdog actually came back and won the Tri-State 12U. We'll give you full highlights and all that, but this is definitely upset weekend with the conference championships. What better can you ask for? Pioneer League, nobody doesn't like this.
Hold up. Pause.
PFL, but we're gonna leave that PFL stuff to the side. Bronx Colts, two-time champions, 10U and 12U, got the trophies. Hey.
10U and
you scared to hit him? Why you scared?
Starting off so
Here with Coach Carter from Inner City Youth Football Conference, representing the Patterson Nittany Lions in 6 League. We're here at Championship Weekend Conference Championships. Who we got playing today?
We have the North Falcons against the Bronx Steelers.
So that will be one of our consolation games. Because even if you're not in the championship running, we still have football for you because we're insane and we just do football as much as humanly possible. So we're going to check out some more games, check out some of the highlights, and we'll see you next week for the Final Four in the Bronx.
Silk City Elite will be in the Final Four. 14. Thank you very much.
Once if you hit me. Not twice if you hit me. 3 times say ducks if you hit me. Good better. He said ducks. Woo! Alright, so here you go. I don't want to hold up your practice. Every year, like, the board of directors gets together and we do our voting on different criterias, different awards that get spread out to the league. First of all, I would like to congratulate Coach Mike on a phenomenal year with his youth. Wrap it up. The award for Coach of the Year was given to the Mambas, Anthony. Mike came in second, and it was a very, very tough decision. Again, the program is actually going well. You guys are winning. The only difference really was the fact that this other coach started by himself and did everything by himself, and it took him 2 years, and that was really the overall. But Mike, it was trust me, it was a very, very hard decision. We respect what you've done with the Ducks. With that being said, we did have to come with a unanimous decision on the program of the year, which is all of your teams. So the Pioneer League would like to see Eric and Coach Jay.
Clap it up! Clap it up!
Program of the year, which means basically that the Ducks program and the Pioneer League have hit so many plateaus. The way you guys perform, the way you guys look, your attitude, the level of coaching, that is really, really second to none. So again, you should be very proud that in your first year Pioneer, you get recognized as the, again, program of the year. Because what's going to happen now is as this begins to be more and more spread out, we're going to put it up in our Facebook pages and in the Sports Center, your recruitment is going to shoot up, which means you guys have to really work hard because next year, I promise you, there are going to be so many new teams that are coming here to want to play. Maybe tryouts. It's going to be, maybe you have a game to beat. But again, I just want to congratulate all you guys. Honestly, it's all well done. There you go. Hey, now get up my side on the other team.
Hey, one finger up.
Darius. Two. Got it. Mustangs, who just won the championship, coaches, congratulations first and foremost.
Thank you very much.
So, Coach, first of all, can you just tell me what the expectations was at the beginning of this year and where you are now? How'd you get there? How you feeling about it?
Our expectation in the beginning of the season was just to learn the fundamentals of football and to see what kids could play what position and see what we could do during the season. During the season, we had a couple of kids that came out and showed out that they could play awesome football. So we just gave them a chance to play, and this is a result of what happened. Everybody stayed together and played as one team.
So, coaches, one of the the most challenging things is really to get kids to really buy into the program. So, can you give me maybe one of your best practices would be as a recommendation for other teams that are looking to aspire to get to a championship level?
I think it's all about having the kids know that it's about having fun and teamwork and knowing that you can make a mistake, but it's all part about learning how to play football. We are 10 years old and younger, so it's about learning how to play football and being small on the field.
Excellent. Coach,
The fundamentals.
fundamentals, okay? So, Coach, how did you guys come about developing the organization, the team, and how long have you been doing it?
Well, head of the organization is Coach Rogers.
Yeah, okay.
He's not here right now. Unfortunately, he had to work today. But we represent the Mustangs to our best of our ability. And we came together. I've been with Patterson Mustangs since like 04, off and on. My older kids played here when they were younger. So then my youngest one is here now. So we all just trying to get everybody together to keep all these kids out of the street and let them tell the gangs to get a hold of these kids. So what about these kids knowing there's something else outside of just being in Patterson? There's other things we could do. We can take them on field trips, take them bowling, we'll take them to movies and stuff so they know there's more things out there besides just being in one small part of the world.
Excellent, Coach.
Hello, PFL Sports Center. My name is Rick Hernandez, president of Pioneer Football League. We're here with the Tri-State 14U Championship. Last night, the Bronx Buccaneers won the championship, and we're here with the coaches to talk about the game strategy. First of all, congratulations, Coach D, Coach Dave, Coach D. So why don't we start with Coach Dave? We're going to start here with Coach David Hernandez. Dave, first of all, congratulations. What was your mindset going into the game for the offense primarily?
Well, primarily during the year, I missed the first game against the Sharks, and it was a tight game at the same time. So I heard that it was going like tooth and nail, like we went last night. It was a great game, and our strategy was to keep it up tempo, you know, keep the boys running quick, and hopefully we get them out of breath and we get a little bit of advantage with our youngins being a little more speedier, I'd rather say. But it was a great game, you know. Thanks to my head coach, Coach O'Neill, for giving me the opportunity to coach my offense. My man Shamel Jackson, Coach D, my ace right here with all the administrative moves, you know, and Coach D. We did it as a team, and we had a long season. And I'm just proud of my boys. And no matter what, we kept on taking hits and hits and hits, and we kept on moving. And at the end of the day, all you need is one win sometimes, and that's what we got. We got that win, and we got that trophy.
Hey, this is Goya from PFL. I'm here for the 14U Championship.
Glory in the winning, it made the season all the more spectacular, wonderful, awesome. And I thank each and every one who helped us on our journey, and I am grateful, of course, to God for all the blessings that He has, for the people He has brought into my life. I thank God for the kids who are just so awesome. Kids are often challenged by the different things, but we still persevere and move forward. They say just because you're down and out doesn't mean that you can't be down and in, and we're down and in, and I say thank you.
Out of my young men and the coaching staff, we had a trying season, but they persevered, they were committed, they were determined, and they did not waver. So I just want my team to know that.
Not at all. The kids did great. They was the underdogs and they came out on top. It was a good game, point for point. As soon as they scored, they scored. It was back and forth until the end that the Bucks took it home, and I'm proud of them.
So, ladies, so we also would like to acknowledge Tasha for receiving, with also several other women, the Women's Humanitarian International Award. Miss Tasha received it for being a woman into sports. Miss Tasha, how do you feel receiving that award? Once again, congratulations. Very well deserved, because not only do you do sports, you do church, family, community, so you know it was very well deserved. How do you feel as Mrs. Humanitarian?
Well, it was definitely a privilege and an honor to be recognized for doing what all of us do for our community and for the youth. So it was just a privilege. It was amazing to see the other women who I was considered a peer with. There were doctors and attorneys and real humanitarians in my opinion. But it was definitely an honor and a privilege that an organization who has nothing to do with sports would recognize me and include me in that accolade. So thank you everyone for your congratulations, and I hope to continue to serve my community, the sports arena, and in the area that I'm in.
This could have been your last game?
Or 3 more.
Oh, you had 3 more?
And we got 3 more.
Y'all got what?
3 more!
Y'all got what?
3 more!
Okay.
Downs and backups, and you finished off strong in the strongest possible way, and now you guys are being crowned champions. So here to do the presentation, I know he has the Bronx Colts jersey on, but the Vice President of the Tri-State Conference, Coach Anthony.
I don't know what to say, but just I hereby from Tri-State award you championship.
For the Ducks, goes to Michael Farrell. Michael Farrell. Michael Farrell has showed leadership. He showed leadership for the team. You guys follow his lead, all right? Second place team in the PFL Metro Elite organization goes to Coach Jerry and his staff. Y'all can pass it around, get a kiss.
Pick it up, guys. We earned that this year. We earned that.
MVP for the Jets, Dante. Has earned his MVP. Hold it up, Dante. They're looking to hold it up. And the 2017 PFL 10U Division champions goes to Coach A-Leaf Bay. TMU division. Let's clap it up for all the kids here today.
Thank you for my brother. Come together today. Some say one ain't everything. So you promised me your best. Yes, I won't quit. I'm here on you. Can count on me. Failure's not an option.
Nice.
How y'all feel?
Ducks, how y'all feel?
Good.
How good?
Real good.
How good?
Real good.
Clap it up for every single one.
Everybody's out here as a champion today.
How you guys feel? One of the great stories in Pioneer League history is this team right here. Because I remember, it seems like some of you guys have been playing for as long as we've been around.
5 years old.
When you know, some teams become like the popular teams and everybody like joins them because they won championships and stuff. They just jump on the bandwagon. I see faces here from day one grinding, from day one outmatched, going against the older kids, 7, 8 years old, right? Going against 10-year-olds. Not complaining one bit, no issues. We're just gonna grind, we're just gonna keep on going. And throughout that whole time, coach is sitting there. Hey, look, we're figuring this thing out. We're getting better day by day. Eventually, it's going to pay off. Eventually, we're going to be champions. And today is that day, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yo, we got it. Yo. Break it down. Yo, peace up. Peace up.